When you're bringing something new, you generate question mark.
It was something a bit different. We hadn't seen it before.
If we are going to fight in Europe to really sell lots of cars, then we're going to have to do something different.
We were taking a big bet with Qashqai.
Even though I think there was a lot of nervous energy and anticipation for a positive reaction, we all felt like it was good.
It must have started around 2004. We were getting to the point with the Almira. It wasn't generating the sales success that we were after. The decision was, well, why don't we take, the benefits of the C segment that we had today, but adding additional value by combining those four-wheel drive elements and trying to effectively bring the best of two types of vehicles together. But don't make them all four-wheel drive.
The crossover is about delivering the passenger car, the driving, refinement, fuel economy on price, with practicality, high driving position, image coming from the 4x4.
It was kind of a very balanced approach, and it wasn't managed through conflict. It was managed through a lot of discussion, and there's a lot of thought went into what we were doing, and a lot of feedback loops went through with the engineering, and a lot of trust between the engineering and product planning department as well, in order to make something we believe very good.
We had to make sure we captured the right feeling for the car. We didn't want it to look like it was going to go across fields, but at the same time we needed to look solid and secure. And it needed to look quite expensive. It was a C-segment car. It needed to have a little bit premium feeling.
We took the risk to call it Qashqai. I'm not sure you're able to spell it. Yeah? I'm not sure even within the company we were able to spell it. So you go with something which is difficult to pronounce, difficult to get into a category, difficult to spell, difficult to remember. So, but I think we were so confident and passionate that we took those risks.
We didn't really know how it was going to go, to be very transparent. We did this clinic in Milan, and the night before I couldn't sleep because I'd already worked on the car for 2.5 years. And it'd been, I'm not going to say blood, sweat and tears, but it'd been a lot of my life.
I remember the first articles that went when we presented the car. What is that car? How to classify it? Is that what we call a C car? Is that a D car?
People naturally put things in a box. We said, no, we don't belong to a category.
Even within the company, people say, this car is strange. How many can we sell? How many? And you had really the fanatic one saying, yeah, it would sell a lot. And the other one say.
And we tested with customers. I remember, we were extremely anxious because, we were hoping for something positive, but, it was overwhelming.
We basically made a car which looked absolutely right on the roads, and customers loved it.
We caught everyone by surprise, but I think also ourselves, because we've more than doubled the volume expectation we had when we planned the car.
We were planning for 6 digits, so 100,000, but the request went up to 240,000. We didn't expect that, so we had to ask to go to Sunday and say, please build more.
The car's a great success. We sold 2 million, and that's a phenomenal number.
You take the curve, it's going from the bottom to the top, and even after 7 years, the car is still increasing. So it's kind of a unique case.
If we look at the new Qashqai and compare it to the old one, I think you can really see that we've kept a lot of the themes, we've kept the proportions and what it looks like. And what we've done is really listen to what our customers said, and we've just made it better.
Normally when you develop a car, you go for one big feature or one big wow item, and that's the big focus. But what we tried to do on new Qashqai was we took the strengths of current Qashqai and we called it that 100 wow strategy. So it's a lot of small elements that you put together to make a big difference to the customer. So for example, we've improved the aerodynamics in order to improve the fuel economy.
You have the safety shield, the Nissan chassis control, that will make the car drive much better than any other crossover or SUV.
And doing things like being the first crossover to offer a 99-gram engine powertrain combination, it's a real step forward for the segment. I mean, none of our competitors are there yet at all.
car is also now bringing to life the design identity of the future Nissan car with the front end, the big V shape around the badge, the character line on the side that makes it dynamic.
We talk right down to 0.2 of a mil. And I've changed things on meters in the combi meter by 0.1 of a millimeter. I've changed fog lamp finishes by 0.5 mil because the chrome highlight isn't quite right. And that sort of detail does come through from Japan. It's got that DNA in Nissan brand.
The first feedback is really good. I'm just looking every morning the number of orders we have, and it's growing. And it's growing faster than I was expected. So I really trust that this car will be a success, and I really hope it will be a success as big as the previous one. I don't think that before anyone will understand what is a crossover. Now, because journalists with customers, they know what is crossover. But it started with Qashqai.
We've not made a car. I think we've created a whole segment with Qashqai.
You do feel a little bit like Qashqai is ingrained in my DNA. Or I'm in Qashqai, I don't know, one way or the other.
It's had a very, very kind of strange life cycle, because normally cars go up and they're down again, or they go up a few years and then they drop off. But Qashqai was up and it sustained a very strong life cycle.
I've been thinking Qashqai, breathing Qashqai, sleeping Qashqai. It's true. It's part of it's part of my life.
I've got a lot of emotion in this car. I've been involved in it right from the start, and there's a lot of love gone into this car, I would say. A lot of love.